at 17, Sarah found herself home alone for the first time in her life. Her parents had gone on a last-minute business trip, leaving her to fend for herself for a long weekend. The prospect of freedom was exhilarating, and she had plans to invite her friends over, order pizza, and watch scary movies. The first night was a blast. Laughter filled the house as her friends joined her for a movie marathon. However, by the second night, her friends had left, and Sarah was truly alone. She decided to spend the evening reading in her room, comforted by the familiarity of the house. As she read, an eerie feeling washed over her. It was as if she could hear faint laughter echoing through the house. She chalked it up to her imagination playing tricks on her, but the laughter continued. It was unmistakable, echoing softly, like distant, playful children's laughter. Sarah ventured out of her room, her footsteps echoing through the silent hallway. The laughter seemed to be coming from the living room. She approached cautiously and peered inside. The room was empty, bathed in the soft glow of the streetlights filtering through the curtains. The laughter was undeniable, and it now sounded like it was coming from the basement. Sarah's heart raced as she descended the stairs. The basement was dark, and the laughter grew louder, yet there was no one in sight. She was certain she was alone in the house. As she reached the bottom of the stairs, a chilling gust of wind swept through the basement, extinguishing the candle she had lit earlier. In the darkness, she felt a presence, and the laughter seemed to surround her. Panic surged as she fumbled for her flashlight, struggling to keep her composure. When the flashlight pierced the darkness, it revealed an unsettling sight. A group of shadowy figures, children by the looks of their silhouettes, surrounded her. Their laughter was no longer playful, but had turned into a haunting, malevolent chorus, and the figures seemed to beckon her with outstretched hands. Terrified, Sarah fled the basement and locked the door behind her. The laughter continued, echoing through the house, and she knew she had to escape. She ran to the front door, but it wouldn't open. It was as if an unseen force held it shut. The laughter drew closer, and Sarah was trapped. She realized that she was no longer alone in the house. Something was there with her, something that defied explanation, and she had to confront the chilling presence that had invaded her home. Trapped in the hallway with the malevolent laughter drawing closer, Sarah was gripped by terror. The front door remained obstinately shut, and the laughter seemed to converge on her from all sides. She knew she had to confront whatever was haunting her home. Summoning every ounce of courage, Sarah decided to head back upstairs. As she climbed the staircase, the laughter followed her like a haunting melody, growing more intense with each step. She had to find a way to escape this nightmare. Returning to her room, Sarah locked the door, trying to shut out the eerie laughter. She needed to think to find a way out of this nightmare. As she sat on her bed, she noticed a photograph on her nightstand, an old family picture taken when she was a child. In the photo, she was surrounded by her friends, all wearing bright smiles. The echoing laughter continued to reverberate through the house, and the realization struck her. The laughter she heard wasn't malevolent. It was the laughter of her childhood friends, those who had visited the night before, but they had left, and she was sure she was home alone. Doubt and fear gnawed at her as she considered the implications. Had her friends somehow returned? Or was it something else, a presence that had taken on the guise of her friends to torment her? Sarah decided to confront the source of the laughter. She cautiously opened her bedroom door and ventured into the hallway. The laughter led her to the living room, where the shadowy figures now appeared vividly. She could see her friends frozen in time, as if the night had never ended. Sarah reached out to touch one of them. She felt a cold, eerie sensation. The figures were spectral, and they dissolved like mist under her touch. The laughter turned to mournful cries, and Sarah felt a profound sense of sadness emanating from the apparitions. One of the figures spoke, its voice a haunting whisper. "We were your friends, and we left you. We should have stayed." Tears welled up in Sarah's eyes as she realized the truth. Her friends had been with her all along, and she had been too afraid to see. They were not malevolent spirits, but the echoes of her childhood, the laughter of innocence she had left behind. With newfound understanding, Sarah embraced the spectral figures, and the apparitions melted away. The house fell silent, and she was truly alone once more. She knew her friends had never abandoned her. They were a part of her, a cherished memory from her past. And the experience had been a haunting reminder of the importance of friendship and the lasting impact of the bonds we form in our youth. The echoes of her laughter-filled night with her friends would stay with her forever, a reminder that even in the darkest of moments, the warmth of friendship could drive away the most chilling of shadows.